Hi everybody! In this module we are going to learn about editing and writing macros in Excel. There is a huge amount of information that you can learn here, but in this course we're going to keep it very simple. If you want to learn more, I would recommend that you learn more about the Visual Basic programming language. In my opinion, programming is pretty fun, but not everybody agrees, so it's completely up to you to what extent you want to learn about programming. But I recommend that you get at least the fundamentals covered, so that you can at least know the basics of what's going on, and that's what we will be covering in this module. So, let's get started. So the first thing we have to do is save this file as a macro-enabled workbook. Remember that this is for security reasons. Not all macros can be trusted, but those that we make ourselves can obviously be trusted. So let's save this document as a macro-enabled workbook. And then record a new macro. We can call the macro dude. In this macro, we're going to go to cell D4 and type dude. And then we're going to stop recording. Now we click on view macros and we click on edit. And here we have a look at what it looks like in code. Let's have a look at the code line by line. The first line says subdude. Subdude? No, sub. Sub stands for subroutine. After that, we have a bunch of lines starting with apostrophes. The text is in green. These apostrophes just mean it's a comment. That means it will be ignored by the computer. These comments are just to remind yourself and other people editing this code what this subroutine is for, and any kind of comments which are interesting for anybody who might be editing this code. Next we have range d4.select. This simply selects the cell D4. After that, we've got active cell formula R1C1 is equal to 2. That sets the content of the cell. And finally, we have got range D5.select. That's what happened when I pressed enter. You can see that that line is actually completely unnecessary. Next, let's modify the code a little bit. I'm going to select I7 instead of D5. And there I'm going to write do that. So let's have a quick look at what this code does. First we select the cell D4 and write dude, and then we select the cell I7 and write do that. In order to test this code, we can click on the play button up here. Did it work? Yeah, it worked. Let's delete this and test it again. We can also test it by clicking on view and then run macro. And as you can see, it works.